you must have come across the term Sigma male on social media and heard a lot about it. You've probably also watched videos related to this term. In Sigma male clips, scenes from the movie American Psycho, featuring the main character Patrick Bateman, and clips from the series Peaky Blinders, featuring the main character Thomas Shelby, are mostly used. But why am I telling you all this? Because if someone gets inspired by the Sigma male concept and starts considering themselves a Sigma male, living in their own fantasy, they are only ruining their own life. I'm sure this sounds strange to you. How can something so normal ruin our lives? Because the fundamentals of this Sigma trend are so extreme that if anyone tries to become a Sigma personality, which they inherently aren't, they disconnect from reality and start living in their own fantasy world. The result of this is that people destroy their social circle and end up regretting it later in life. No social life, no friends, I don't go out anywhere. And now that I'm turning 30, it feels like I'm missing out on something. I'm 29 years old. I have no friends, no social life, and no career. One of the main traits of a Sigma male is having very few friends and spending most of the time alone. And when someone deliberately tries to adopt this personality in reality, they feel lonely, which leads to panic attacks and eventually depression. If you too are trying to show that I am a Sigma male or are adopting its thinking, then here's some bad news for you. You are draped in the matrix. Just as everything has its pros and cons, the Sigma personality also has its pluses and minuses. First of all, let me clarify that being a Sigma male or having a Sigma personality is not wrong, but trying to forcefully become something you are not can ruin your life. It's like a fish looking at a turtle and thinking of walking on land. And you know what would happen to the fish? It will die. Let's talk about the origin of this trend on social media. About 3 or 4 years ago, thug life videos were heavily circulated on the internet. But in August 22nd, 2021, the Sigma personality trend emerged, which largely featured content similar to thug life. Basically, in a particular clip, when a character confidently and fearlessly gives a point-to-point answer, they're labeled as a Sigma male on social media. May sound normal to you, but is it really normal? Absolutely not. Someone with an actual Sigma personality has certain traits, such as being independent, preferring to spend most of their time alone, and having a very small social circle. In other words, they're kind of introverted. And such a person has no problem with their personality because it has been shaped by their past experiences. In other words, it's not a pretense. They aren't deliberately isolating themselves. It's all natural for them because of their past experiences. But the problem starts when being alone is glorified on social media and introversion is promoted through it. Only the benefits of this are talked about. And as a result, people who watch such content unknowingly start tagging themselves as introverts or having a Sigma personality. Basically, the lone wolf life is highly exaggerated on social media. And to appear cool or for any other motive, people start copying the Sigma personality after watching short videos on social media, which tell them to be alone. This causes a person to fall into the trap of loneliness, leading many people to depression and even suicide. Countless people around the world ruin their lives in this way. But for those who genuinely have a Sigma personality, spending time alone or being alone is not a trap, but a weapon they use to achieve all their life goals. But for those who copy it out of imitation and deliberately isolate themselves, that same loneliness becomes a weapon that ultimately destroys them. Now, let's talk about who the real Sigma personalities are. A real Sigma male, or someone with a real Sigma personality, is humble and gives everyone equal respect. One interesting trait of the Sigma personality is that these people are highly goal-oriented. This means they have goals in life that they are obsessed with. I want to be one of the greats. If we look at real Sigma males in present-day India, they would be Ratan Tata, Narendra Modi, and those who lead ascetic lives. These are people who dedicate their lives to their purpose. Even in history, there have been great individuals who could be considered to have a Sigma personality, like Dr. APJ, Abdul Kalam, B.R. Ambedkar, Steve Jobs, Muhammad Ali, and the genius Nikola Tesla. There are many more names that can be considered as having a Sigma personality. And if you read the biographies of these individuals, you'll see how they went from zero to hero. You'll find something common in all their stories about how they achieved their success. But what is trending on social media today? Anyone can make a weird face and become a Sigma male if you